To our group, our Coach Basics group. We are so excited to have you here because you have made it clear to us that you are looking forward to taking this opportunity to the next level and making it be something for you. Um, really creating a business out of it, your own brand, your own baby. So I welcome you to the group, and we are going to have some videos throughout the group, some live videos. And this one, I just want to kind of get you guys, some housekeeping stuff. What we're gonna what we're gonna do, what we're gonna go over, and what to expect. So we're gonna kick off on Monday, as you're all aware, and you were all told that we were gonna read as a group The Entrepreneur Roller Coaster by Darren Hardy. I have read this book the first time I was in a training group, and it is great for beginners. It is great for people who are in the middle, who maybe don't know, thought that this is what they wanted to do, taken a step back because it wasn't the right season of time for them, and are now getting back into it. And it's great for people who are just all in, and are farther along in their business. It really is the best book that you can read to get your mindset right, that this journey is you are creating a business. It is a business. You are not part of Beachbody. You are not Team Beachbody. You are Team You and your brand. It really gives you great tips, hones in on what to expect throughout the roller coaster of being an entrepreneur, because that is exactly how it is. Day in and day out, sometimes there are ups and there are downs, and it just really gets your mindset right and gives you some great tools to learn how to be an entrepreneur, because honestly, none of us really came from that type of background. We're not, business experts, fitness and nutrition experts. So we are going to go along together and read this book in the group. I hope that by now you have your copy. I would prefer you to have it in hand, a real copy of the book, so you can do notes and things like that. But if you need it on like Audible, it's available on there. If you download the e-read version on your Kindle or your iPad, whatever you need. But if you can get your hands on the paperback copy, that would be awesome. And you guys were all told at the beginning that you would need that book, so I hope you guys have it in time for Monday. So the way the group is going to work is Monday through Friday, we're going to have posts, daily tasks, and trainings. They really shouldn't take you more than 5 to 10 minutes to complete, because we also want you reading this book along with it. But for those that complete the tasks each day and participate in the group every day by posting a takeaway from the book, posting a takeaway from what we talk about that day, and completing their social media posts, there's going to be a completion reward given at the end of every week. So if you participate all week, Monday through Friday, you're going to get a completion reward. I'm not really sure what that's going to be yet, but we want you guys to have skin in the game. It's just a proven fact that if you don't have skin in the game, if you're just handed over something, people tend not to work as hard. And I don't want that from you guys. You guys have made it clear you want to be here. You have made it clear that you want to make this a business for yourself and be a coach to the best of your abilities. And the only way to do that is to go through the basics training and, complete these tasks and come out the other end a stronger and better coach for your business, for your team, for your downline, your clients in the future. So some things that we're going to address, we are going to address the business activity tracker. So that will be in the file section of this group. You can print out like 3 or 4 and we'll use them throughout the group. We are going to work on branding and goal setting and reverse engineering your goals. Working on branding because we want to figure out who you are. Like I said, you're not Team Beachbody. You are not, Autumn's Puppet. You're not 21 Day Fix. You are you. And that is what people are investing in. They can go buy any of the programs and products right off beachbody.com, but they're coming to you. So we're going to talk about the next rank from being a coach, going to Emerald or Diamond. We're going to talk about social media, do's and don'ts, tips and tricks, making money beyond your commissions, so just your straight up sales, your why, your story, and a lot of times, I'm just going to be real with you right now for a second. A lot of times people, their why for coaching is they want to help people and serve people. And yes, that is why you are doing this. But we need to figure out a deep, true, like deep down in the bottom of your heart, why you want to succeed in this business. That way, on the days that it's tough and the days where you are like, I am just not feeling it. And I'm not talking about like one day a week where, you have a cold, you wake up, you don't feel good, or your kid's acting cray cray, and it's just like not happening that day. I'm talking about when you get like a few weeks in, a month in, and you're like, I just don't have time this week or this month. No, you have to stay consistent. So we're going to dig deep and get our true why behind why we want to grow a business of helping other people. That way, on those days and times when you feel like I don't want to do this, we're going to go to that why. And that why is going to push you, and it's going to make you do it, and it's going to make you want to do it. We're going to be talking about building relationships, conversations with people, connecting, how to do inviting posts, Success Club, and the National Wake Up Calls, because we both feel that that's something very important that you guys need to be listening to every week. Yeah, I just want to like upfront set some expectations, which I've kind of already said that you guys have made it. We didn't just post this to be available to anyone. We have talked to each person individually about their goals and what they want out of this business. And if you wanted to participate in this training, we asked you. But if you didn't, then, we weren't just going to add people in here to fill it up. We want the people who are going to participate every day, who are going to make a conscious effort to put this on their non-negotiable to-do list every day, and is going to show up. I can guarantee you the people, just like in your health and fitness, the people that show up every day in their accountability group, that push play, that drink their Shakeology, that, follow their meal plan, are the ones to succeed. You guys will be the ones to succeed if you follow the basics group training to your best ability. So that being said, I kind of just want to jump into the first thing we're going to do, and I'm giving it to you guys now because I think it's really, really important. As having been a coach in this business for almost 2 years, I've heard time and time again people talk about who are you and finding your brand. And I'll be honest, this might just be me being naive, but at first I was like, I don't know, I'm not anybody. I'm just a mom. I'm just a former nurse. Like, I don't have a brand. I don't have a blog. I didn't write a cookbook. I'm not a personal trainer, things like that. But that's not what we mean by finding a brand. So this exercise that I'm going to do with you guys, that I want you to do, some of you may have already done it with us, and if you have, do it again, and do another list and see what you come up with and compare them. But I really want you to take this seriously, and I want you to figure out who you are, because who you are, like I said, is what people want to invest in. And so figuring out who you are and what makes you you is what you're going to be able to bring to the table for people. Okay, so the exercise is that, so first of all, get out like a notepad and a pen if you don't already have one. And what I want you to do is to make a list of five things about you that are non-Beachbody related and non-fitness related. That's the key. So non-fitness related and non-Beachbody related. And I want you to make that list of 5 things and take as long as you need to think about it. But I want you to, when I post in the group that you need to submit these 5 things, I want you to have them. Because this is, like I said, you and your brand and what we need you to be. Because we don't want you to be anybody else. It's not going to work. It's too hard. Okay, so for instance, I'm going to give you an example of my brand and who I am. So, or when I did this exercise. So, when I did this exercise, 5 things about me that are not Beachbody related. Okay, so here are my 5 things, non-Beachbody or fitness related, about myself that I've came up with. And they might change every now and then. It just depends on what season of life you're in. So, but for right now, if you scroll through my feed, you can tell I'm big on coffee. I need it, I like it, and I want it. And it's a necessity. And I figured out 2 is my jam. Like 1, I never felt anything, but 2 makes me come alive. So coffee is my jam. I really love food. Like I really, really do. So I talk about food a lot. Like depending on, if I'm making something, I'll provide a recipe. If I'm going out, I'll try to like choose healthy and I'll post about it and I'll post like takeaways on how to choose healthy and things like that. I'm all about the beach. Love the beach. I get there as much as I can. Quotes. I just love putting up like, those funny memes or inspirational quote pictures. But here's the deal with that. I have to be me. Like people can just go to Pinterest and find that stuff. So I have to find quotes or things from my personal development that inspire me that I want to relay to other people, and I put them on pictures of me. So whether it's my workout video, just a picture of myself where I'm, actually did my hair that day and I look good, I put those quotes on me because it's me, not a stock photo from Pinterest. And I also talk a lot about how I'm in yoga pants and I have messy hair because I'm a mom. I'm a toddler mom. And I really don't have time to get dressed and do my makeup and hair. And it's just real life. Like, I know there are plenty of moms out there who feel that way, such as me. So that's what you'll see come across in my stuff. You'll also see that, so I like incorporate those things a lot into my posting and my brand. The other activity, there's one more that I think is really good too that I would suggest to try to do, is to think of yourself as the magazine cover to a magazine. And what is that magazine of you? What are like the little snippets all over the place, the blueprint? So, you go to like the Shape magazine and it's like the 10 best kept ab secrets or the 5 foods that are going to flatten your tummy overnight, or the best sports bra to wear while you work out. One wine a night is actually really good for you. Those things. So if you were to make a magazine blueprint cover of yourself, what would it say and what would it look like? So mine would be kind of all of this. Migraines, anxiety. It would talk about, I'd have topics about that. That's my history. Toddler activities, things about being a boy mom. So my kid just runs in the mud and plays. And being an anxious person, have to learn how to deal with that. Just let them be little. I really do love TV shows. So I talk about what shows I'm watching. The beach, like I said, my workout clothes. I'm a big fanatic of workout tanks with fun sayings. And another thing is just like a lot of people tell me that I'm an organized, scheduled person, and I'm always like on point. So sometimes I try to throw in like organizational tips or show my desk and my office and things like that. So that's like me. I'm an organized toddler mom who loves the beach, wine, and coffee. And I have a history of migraines and anxiety that I have overcome by working on my health and fitness and my inside, like from the inside out, changing myself. So you need to figure out your brand and who you are and talk about those things. So once you get those 2 activities done, you can post them here. And, if you have any questions, post them too. But this is kind of your first activity, and I'm excited to, go on this journey with you guys in the next few weeks because it's really going to amp your business up and take you to the next level. So if you have any questions, please reach out to us. Thanks and have a great day.